Okay, so we're gonna talk about how you can tell when you can no longer defuse the bomb anymore, based only on the sound the bomb is making. So this is not a guessing thing where you're feeling out the bomb or have some sort of internal clock. You actually know precisely when you can no longer defuse the bomb. So the bomb ticks or beeps in 4 stages. This is stage 2 right now. Stage 3 is the one we care about. It's has 20 beeps in it, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then you get stage 4. Obviously, by the time you're in stage 4, the bomb is not diffusable anymore. But there's a way to tell in stage 3 at what point you can no longer defuse the bomb, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So we're going to wait for it to get to stage 3, and you want to defuse the bomb once you get to 12 to 13. That's the last moment. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I hit it just before 13 there. And that's going to be just enough to defuse the bomb with no time left. So that wasn't just luck. I didn't just guess. I was counting the beeps, and I could do that 10 times in a row in this range. I can, without looking at the bomb, know exactly when I can and can't defuse the bomb based solely on how many beeps are left. And you can do the same thing once we get to half, which we'll talk about in a second. But I'm going to show you guys, again, how to count this. So here I have 18 ping. Your ping actually matters because the bomb looks different on your client than it does on the server in terms of how many beeps it's into. Generally speaking, if you have a high ping, you want to diffuse closer to the 12 mark or at 12. 12 might even be too late. And if you have low ping, you can diffuse as late as 13 on the dot. So if I have 0 ping, I can probably diffuse as late as 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then right there. And that's going to be just enough for the defuse. So that was like 0.005 or 0.01 or something like that. Not 00, sorry, 0.05 or 01, right? So again, it's just going to come down to counting that key moment between 12 and 13, ideally before that, obviously. But once you know that timing, you will literally never forget it. As soon as the bomb starts beeping a third time, you will start counting without even thinking. You're just in your brain. You can start counting 1, 2, 3 all the way to 12. And then at 12, ideally, that's when you want to start diffusing. If it gets 12, 13, then it's going to be close, like closer to the 13 side. If you cross 13, unless you have like really good ping or you get really lucky, it's unlikely. But there's a way to do this also from half. From half, you have to wait until it gets to the 4 beeps. So here we have half. So the 4th stage. So there's going to be 20 bees here. And then the 4th stage, you get 2 groups of 6s, and it's in the second group of 6. It's a bit harder to explain for the second bit because you're counting super fast. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And like you can imagine like 4 groups of 6. And after the first, there's more than that, but after the first 2 groups of 6, you want to kind of come in near the end, depending on your ping, of the second group, or towards the beginning even of the second group if you can help it. So I'll show you that again for 4th stage. So again, I'm going to get half here. Also, fun fact, when you're defusing the bomb, it's red. You see that? And when you're not defusing the bomb, it's blue, which means if you're wanting to peek, you can just peek the bomb. And if you're not sure if he's defusing or not, just look at the color. You can tell if he's defusing it, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is where I'd start defusing if I were... Yeah. So again, I don't have time to count it out loud on stream. I'll try to count it out loud next time. I'm gonna shoot my rifle once when you should start defusing if you haven't gotten half yet, just to give you an idea that I'm, still counting this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So yeah, kind of in the middle of that second group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get one group of 6, and then a second group of 6. Kind of in the middle of that second group of 6, you want to diffuse if you have low ping. If you have high ping, you want to diffuse after the first group of 6, like immediately, because you're not going to have a lot of time to go deeper from there. So let's look at situations, certain clutches where this could have been useful. So here we have a critical round. This is the bonus round for Savants. They have a very good bonus round, but they only have Spectres, and they're kind of retaking this A site late. And we have a situation where it's going to come down to a 1v1 where Hyun is going to misread the bomb timing, and that's going to cause him to walk, when if he was counting, he would have ran because he would have understood that he didn't have enough time there. So let's see this in practice here.
Finding Anderson at the right time. Steph is still here. Steph is still ready.
So you're gonna have to ignore the casters for a bit. Try to listen to the bomb.
Triple kill, but Harmon comes around the corner. 1v1 now. It's gonna be all on Jihan, and Jihan wins the round.
And even the caster thinks he wins the round there, but we know better because I just showed you guys the bomb timing, and we know that he doesn't have time here.
Enough time is good.
And he doesn't have to. A lot of people, they base it off the animation of the bomb, like kind of closing in the circle to know whether or not they got it. But you don't have to guess with this system. You know, before even rounding the corner, right here, Hyun would know how much time he has left if he was counting.
Kill, but Harmon comes around the corner. 1v1 now. It's gonna be all on Jihan, and Jihan wins.
So he was going to swing anyway. He knew that it was going to be his only play, that he has to start playing objective. He understands that it's going to be close. That's why he swings and starts running, but he misjudges it. And he could have been way more precise if he was just counting.
Wins the round. Is there enough time? It's going to be close, but oh. No.
0.65. Not close, by the way. So here we have a much harder round because Dark Zero is playing post-plant mollies, right? So you can't get on the bomb. You have to wait for the mollies to go away. You have to kill the Viper, basically. So here the Viper is going to get a lot of value from her util, and we just need to keep in mind the bomb tick, the bomb timing again here.
The bomb's just running on a spree. Hijinks with some quick picks is going to finish it off. It's all down to Anderson. 1-on-4, make it 1-on-3. Anderson, though, getting a 4K. That is with the Viper's Pit and the Poison doing so much work.
So there at the very end, Tyler taps, but he needed to stick half there. Right, and the only win, now this is a much harder clutch, and it's almost impossible for Tyler to win it, just because the only win condition for this round is he has to stick half, and as she's swinging, he has to get off the bomb, fire immediately, like pre-fire as soon as he gets off the bomb to kill her, and get back on the bomb. That's the only win condition for the round. Now, I know it might not seem fair to criticize pro players for these kind of really narrow timings, but in my opinion, when you're in a clutch, especially 1v1, especially playing in this type of situation, you're always playing for objective. You are almost never playing for the kill. So if you know that you don't have enough time for it anymore, then you can just leave or play for the kill or whatever. But if there is still time, if there is still even the narrowest opening for you to actually win that, you should take that opening. You should always go for even the narrowest version of your win condition is what you should always be aiming for in these clutches. So here's another situation from a scrim where it comes down to a 1v1 that if you know the bomb timing, you never play it this way.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, you're out of time. GG. You need to stick half there. And if you were counting, you would know. So one more time. This time you guys count.
Last player standing.
Tapping.
So the moral of the story is stop guessing, start counting. It takes less than 5 minutes to learn. Just hop in the range for 5 minutes. You will learn it, and it will improve your clutches for the rest of your career. There you have it.